Wednesday night baseball now. Ryan Borucki is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch. Well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. The 1-2. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know this team's hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
Ready now, Scotty Hayward. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Roll. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Ready with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk moves over. Oh, and he whiffs on it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, and now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he is out on the tag. The tag, and it's a double play. And that gets him out of the inning. So no runs here on 1 base hit. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Lofted in the air out to right field. Hayward moves over. 1 out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7-hole. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Now to the plate, Devin Travis. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch on its way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Tanaka into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Voit is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Justin Smoke now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 2 hits in 21 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Batting 4.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rendell Grichuk. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Gardner.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Gardner gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Standing in, Nino Reese. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hitter, number 44.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Batting 6.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Tanaka gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. Running hard, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. Here comes the first pitch.
Drury.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Tauchman giving chase. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And this one will bounce into the wall. Around second now and headed for third. Drury ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
He's in there.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's there and records the first down. And a relay to the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. And now a triple play as he couldn't get back to the bag, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on.
Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. At the plate, Reese McGuire. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner on the move. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya!
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis.
Now batting, second baseman.
Hard on the ground towards short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Now batting, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. A step on second for the 4th. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as we begin the top of the 4th. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw won't get him.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Scotty Hayward becomes the first out of the inning. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in for his second at-bat, Rendell Grichuk. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that's in there. Base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there.
Number 44.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting, left fielder.
So stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. Remember, he was thrown out trying for the inside the park home run in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. That's popped up. Voit in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. So it's no runs on. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mike Tauchman.
Now here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The smoke at first, and they get them both. So striding in, Luke Voit, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There is Travis. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Now batting.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Tulowitzki who's long been referred to as just too low a force. Bullet to second base, a fine play. Brandon Drury will bat next as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Drury.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Hayward moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, I think he was so jacked up he kept the hitting streak alive. He said, what the heck, I'm just going to keep running until someone tags me.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. Nothing.
Play ball. Out. There you go. Out. Out. 4-4. Take your base. There you go. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 24, Danny.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Galvis is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Drury has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Mike Tuchman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Grichuk going back to the track, to the wall. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Now
into the box now. Gary Sanchez. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll get in there safely. So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits. Now in the box, Devin Travis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. He'll score easily, and it's now a 5-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randall Grichuk, for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 6 tries. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. And he's safe.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone. Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. Now at the plate, Brendan Wood. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking. And hold everything, folks, as this is going to tie the ball game. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for.
And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk.
And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases.
The center fielder, number 11.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 8. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Yeah, that ninth inning shows the highs and lows of this crazy game of baseball. They lose the lead in the top half, and there are some somber faces in the dugout, no doubt. Then they rally in the bottom half of the inning, and those somber faces are in the other dugout. That was quite a roller coaster ride.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was.